Now today we are talking about 6 things you should never share with your woman, even if you are married to her. Okay, even if you have gotten married to her, especially during the early stage of your relationship. Okay, please don't share these things with her. So I remember when I got married to a family that they are many. Okay, he had so much siblings. Okay, but he never sat down to start telling me about them one after the other, who they are, how they behave, their bad and good characters and stuff like that. He never gave me such opportunities, and I appreciate it so much, because when you start telling your partner about your siblings, okay, how they behave, the bad things about them, the good things about them, is going to cause a lot of issues in later future, especially when she will end up with you, marrying you, maybe during the courtship time or during the beginning of the relationship. Allow her to study them and know them by herself. Do not start telling her, this person is wicked, this person is good, this person, avoid it. No, please. This is one thing you should never tell your woman, okay, whether it's during the early stage or during the dating time. Okay, please don't share this with your partner. Allow her to know them one after the other, okay, all by herself. The next thing you shouldn't share with her is what your family members think about her when she was entering into the family. Okay, you not tell her that, my parents, they never liked you, but with time, in fact, during the early stage, they never liked you, stuff like that. Please don't share these kind of things with her, because a woman that you tell this kind of thing will live with this in her memory. It's not going anywhere. Okay, and this can cause a lot of issues in future. Okay, so this is one of the things you should never share with her. Okay, how your family behaved, or their reactions when you talk about her at the beginning of the relationship. Okay, please do not share this. In fact, I will even say don't ever share this. Okay, this is one of the things you should never share. Okay, now the next one is how much investment you have. Okay, your mansions or your investment, stuff like that. Please keep these things to yourself, at least during that early stage of knowing a woman. You shouldn't share how much mansion or how much investment you've gotten already, or how much money you have, stuff like that. Please, this is not for her at that early stage. What if she has come not to stay but to steal? Okay, or to actually, what if she have another game in her mind? What if that relationship is not going to work out? What will happen? Like, she can actually frame you, she can actually do anything drastic just to get that money, especially for those that love money so badly. So you don't know her yet. Do not share this kind of thing with her. Now the next one is how much you're earning, how much you are earning. You don't know how she's going to digest this. Okay, you don't know the kind of woman being she is. Okay, so, like, seriously, you need to take time. Do not share this with her immediately. How much you are earning, how much is your salary plan. Please just keep this to yourself, at least during this early stage, until you understand how she sees money and how she's going to digest things like this, before you can now tell her. Okay, the next one is things that are personal, things that are secret in your family. You should keep this thing to yourself, because you don't know where this relationship is going to end, who or the kind of woman being she is. Okay, and how she's going to digest these things. So you don't know her yet until you have studied her and find out the kind of woman being she is, and how she's going to see these things, before you can know if you're going to share these things. If not, keep this thing to yourself. In fact, some of the things I talked about here, you don't necessarily need to share these things with her. She doesn't need these things. Some of these things, okay, but some you need to, with time, when you have already known that she will be okay with these things. Okay, before you can now share these things with her. But now the next one is how many women you have slept with. Okay, and how good you are in bed, how you are going to do this and that, blah blah blah. Please, this is one thing you should keep to yourself. In fact, she doesn't want to know this entirely. She doesn't want to know it at all. So don't tell her how many women you have been with and how good and perfect you are in bed. Okay, this is going to cause problem in later time. Okay, especially for some women who you don't know the kind of woman she is. In fact, this is one thing you should never share during the early stage of your relationship, and not even, in fact, you don't need to share this kind of thing, because what's the need? You can tell her that CCC, okay, but not telling her exact how many women you've been with and how good you are during that beginning. She will even think that why you are there for her body, not for any other thing. So why are you going into all that? It's not necessary. Okay, she will definitely find out. Okay, so no need for you to start telling her about this. Okay, now the next one is how much you send to your parents. Okay, how much you spend on your people. Please, that is not necessary, especially that beginning of the relationship. You don't know how she's going to see this. You don't know the kind of woman being she is. You don't even know if this relationship is going to last. So why are you telling her how much you're sending to your people, or how much you're spending on your people, your parents, your siblings, blah blah blah? These things are not necessary, okay? Keep this thing to yourself. There are things that you need to discuss during that early stage, but not this. Things like this can bring issues in that relationship. It can even cause a lot of issues without you knowing, okay? She might be thinking in her head, you are spending too much, or you are spending too little, okay? You don't know the kind of woman being she is, like I said earlier. So sharing these things during that early stage of your relationship is not necessary, okay? Keep these things to yourself. Even if she is the holy angel, okay, holy mother Mary, okay, you still need to hold this thing to yourself until you find out the kind of woman she is, okay? Then you can now know what she can be able to digest well, what can actually be okay for you to share with her, okay? And then things will flow the normal way, not you rushing things during that early stage. It's gonna cause a lot of issues in that relationship, okay? So that's it for today's video. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, okay? Hit that like button, hit the notification bell to subscribe and also get more from this channel, okay? And see you guys in my next video.